Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video and please consider liking and subscribing if you make it all the way through it. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your time with me. You guys are awesome. So today, I tried to film this video previously and it was before I got my mic. Let me know if you can hear a sound difference. I really hope that you can, because it took a lot just to figure that out, because it wasn't just something you could plug in and go with my whole setup here. But hopefully I figured it out and you don't hear the echoiness of this room anymore. But that being said, I have got something so exciting for me today, and I hope you will stick around to see what it is I've got. So the video I did way back when, seems like forever ago, about the difference between the Imperial Red, the Rojo Congo, and the Black Cardinal. So those were three self-heading plants that I just had to have together. I had to have the Imperial Red, I had to have the Black Cardinals, and I had to have the Rojo Congos. They were all self-heading plants, and I felt like the three of them kind of went together in a way. So that leads me to this. Way back when, I had gotten a Philodendron Majesty. It's a beautiful plant. I will insert a photo of it because I don't, well, it is over there, but it's in a really big pot and I'm not gonna drag it over. And then after that, I had to get my hands on a Dark Lord, which I did. So I've got the Majesty, I've got the Dark Lord, and I think it was the Dark Side of Philodendrons video. I think I'll have to check it out. It's possible I'll link it, more possible that I won't because I'll forget. The trio of those plants that I wanted was the Philodendron Majesty, the Dark Lord, and the hardest one to find here in Canada for me, the Philodendron Royal Queen. What I'll do is I'll insert pictures of all of those, the one that I have, and what they look like when they're mature. Because it's actually the mature form which drew me to these plants in particular. So, I got one, I got two, and thanks to more than one, there are two planty people in my world that helped me track this down. But now I finally, and she's a baby, she's just a wee baby, I finally have my Philodendron Royal Queen. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. I was letting it acclimate. I wasn't exactly sure how it was gonna do here, but so far, I mean, it did pop out this tiny little leaf. It's just the cutest little thing. It has 3 growth points. This leaf here is waiting to unfurl, and then there is another one back here. And it was, I couldn't even believe that I found one. I had done a trade with a lady from Facebook, from her Facebook group that I'm in. I did a trade with her, and we were talking, we spent about 45 minutes or so talking about what kind of plants we like and looked for and all of this, and I told her about the Royal Queen, and she said that she had a friend that she was going to ask to see if he could track one of these down if he didn't have one himself. Well, was it the next day? I think it was the next day, or the day after that. She sent me a message, and he didn't have one, but he sent her a post from somebody that was selling one. So she sent it to me. I was very, very grateful. I went back and messaged the seller, and my question for him, because he lived not close to me and I don't drive. So we had set up that if he could get the plant to another town that's still many towns away from me, that we could get it dropped off, picked up, and through a course of, you know, like a relay, the plant would get to me. So I had messaged him and he didn't message me back. He wanted $110. $110 for this plant. And honestly, if he'd messaged me back, I would have paid that. We'd gone through, he didn't answer, and a couple of days went by, and then another planty friend who I've mentioned here before, Louise, my plant fairy godmother, she had sent me a post on Instagram showing that he was auctioning this plant off. And she asked me, she goes, do you want me to bid on it for you? I was like, that would be great. She asked me what my max would be. And I told her, I go, well, you know what? I go, I was prepared to pay the $110 because you just don't know when another one of these is going to come around, especially here. Like, the only place I had ever seen a royal queen was in the US or on websites for, you know, in Indonesia or whatever. Like, you just didn't see them here. So I told her, I go, my max is the 110 that I was willing to pay for the plant. So she asked, she goes, okay, she goes, so should I start at 50? I was like, yeah, sure. Start at 50. Let me know how it goes. I don't even think it took 15 minutes. And she came back and said that we got it for 50. You've never seen a happier person. Like, I did a happy dance. It was incredible. I was so excited. Not only did Louise do the auction, bid on it for me, I sent her the money as soon as we found out it was sold. I was in the process of doing a trade with her as well. So she actually went out of her way to go all the way to this man and pick up this plant and drop it off to me, and then we would exchange. I would get the Royal Queen and I would give her her cuttings that she, you know, I had promised her for the Trivia Darkthorn. Like, look at her. But it seems to be waking up because it's been 3 weeks now since I got this one. And it's, I mean, put out, there's a leaf that's going to come, this leaf actually looks pretty big. There's a leaf that's going to come out of here, if you can see it. It's not gigantic, but it's bigger than these other two leaves. And, oh, and I got the cool pot too. Comes with, you know, a little, drainage tray. Are we looking? Look. Isn't it cute? It's the cutest thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up taking it out of here because there's something else I want to put in this pot. But I'll wait. I'll wait until we are fully established. I actually don't know how long it's been in this pot. But now I do have to say one thing, because it is juvenile. And I'm not saying that I don't trust the seller, because the seller has given me no reason not to trust that this is what it is. But because I've seen so many mis-IDs on plants sometimes, I am praying that as it matures, it is what it is. Because looking at it, it kind of has the same growth pattern as the Bloody Mary, but the Bloody Mary, the leaves are a little bit lighter green when they come in. With getting this plant has now, I've got nothing really left that I want. There were things that were on my wish list for this year that I'm still kind of loosely looking for, but the ones that I wanted the most, I have now gotten. And this one was on my list for 2 years. I actually never really thought I was going to find it, ever. So it was missing from this year's list, but it was always there. And I'm to the point now where I just want to grow and cultivate my collection. There are things I'm going to be experimenting with. And I can't wait for you guys to see the stuff that I've got planned. There's plants that I didn't think that I was going to give up on, but I kind of have. I think I'm gonna downsize a little bit, not so much with getting rid of plants, but consolidating them. Like I've got 3 Rojo Congos. Who needs 3? Well, I still need all 3, but I'm gonna put 2 of them together because they're just not, the other 2 are not growing very well on their own. They're still alive, they're not declining, but I would like a fuller plant, so I'll probably put those 2 together. I also have 3 Monstera deliciosas. I think 2 would be fine. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. But now, I think that the biggest step I'm going to take is just trying to cultivate and grow these plants the best possible way I can. The fertilizer that I give them, the care and attention, I'll be able to pay more attention to them now that I'm not bringing so many new ones in. And with that being said, there will be an unboxing. I am expecting a package by the end of the week, which does contain a wishlist plant, which is why I got it. And curiously, a plant that I kind of didn't know existed. So there's that. That will be coming this week. And I'm just gonna try and keep you all as entertained as I possibly can. There's gonna be lots of mistakes because I make lots of mistakes. I do. Anyway, this video is long enough and I'm probably gonna end up cutting a whole bunch of what I set out. So yeah, that's just gonna happen. But I hope you guys are all safe and well. Look at it again. Just look, my tiny little baby. I hope you're all safe and well. Please like and consider subscribing and leave any comments down below. I love talking to you guys. I've got some of you that you just make my day better when you comment. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.